6 low-income families of Sophia will now benefit from better living conditions after receiving the keys to their core homes, while 22 residents received home improvement subsidies to carry out repairs on their homes. The Core Home and Improvement Subsidy Project is part of the Ministry of Housing and Water's Adequate Housing and Urban Accessibility Program, AHUAP, funded by the Inter-American Development Bank. Hemwati Kasoon, who has been living in Sophia for the past 22 years in unfavorable conditions, commended the government for providing the opportunity for her to enjoy a more stable and comfortable home.
I'm very, very happy for what the government is doing and the people of the housing. I congratulate them for poor people like me to put me in a better house. And I am very, very happy.
The single mother is now the proud recipient of a 2-bedroom 20 by 20 feet concrete home equipped with all the necessary amenities.
It would make a lot of change in my life. I'm very thankful for that.
A total of 50 core homes will be constructed in Sophia, which represent 20% of the overall core home project that will see a total of 250 units being constructed. The homes were constructed to the tune of $4 million each. Beneficiaries are only required to contribute $100,000. Speaking at the handing over ceremony on Friday, Minister Kroll announced that the government is in negotiations with the IDB to increase the value of the subsidy in keeping with increased costs for construction materials.
The parameters on which we were able to get some of the areas approved, including Sophia, was that one of that was the locality, the lowness of the area, prone to flooding, vulnerability, etc. We were able to get a number of communities also be included, simply because of climatic change and condition, and Georgetown for what it is, East Coast for what it is, East Bank for what it is. With increased rainfall, we also see other communities being vulnerable. And so we've had a change in this program, for which we expect by the end of 2023 to complete our subsidies as well as core house construction and conclude this project in 2024.
Minister within the ministry, Susan Rodriguez, spoke of the government housing program which caters for all Guyanese, particularly vulnerable groups. It is for this reason the project boundary was extended to ensure more persons are given the opportunity to benefit.
It is very important in any country and in any democracy to have special programs that cater for vulnerable people. And in our housing program, we ensure that there is a special emphasis on vulnerable people. And vulnerable people can include people who are low-income earners, they include women.
Chief Executive Officer of the Central Housing and Planning Authority, Sherwin Greaves, said the program plays an important role in government's response for more sustainable housing solutions.
The project aims to improve the quality of life in urban and peri-urban Georgetown through better access to adequate housing and basic infrastructure for low-income populations. The project boundary spans low-income housing areas between Grove on the east bank of Demerara and Victoria on the east coast of Demerara, and low-income areas in Parfait Harmony in Region 3. Through the program's 3 components, 250 core homes will be built and 2,000 home improvement subsidies disbursed. In existing housing areas, roads, drains, sidewalks, and streetlights will be installed, and community facilities upgraded or new ones constructed.
Meanwhile, a multi-purpose $51 million recreational facility was also commissioned at Seafield Sophia. Already, some $942 million has been expended for the construction of core homes, subsidies, and other community infrastructure projects.